Hello, my name is Tyler Trenham, and this is the pitch for the science fiction fantasy feature film The Flare. An incident transports the cowardly Ted Armitage to a strange new world, the world of Arcadia. In Arcadia, magic and technology have co-evolved, but an ancient power has reawakened, seeking to destroy the technology and return Arcadia to a purely magical landscape. Ted becomes fused to a piece of magical technology in the form of a gauntlet. This gauntlet has some sort of sentience to it, seeking to pull Ted to one location. Ted must learn to utilize his new powers, overcome his fears, and ultimately save the world from destruction. But when Ted is given the choice to return home or stay and fight, which will he choose? Our story is set in the world of Arcadia. In Arcadia, magic and technology have co-evolved to create a mystical, steampunk-like world. Arcadia has a rich natural landscape, towering mountains, epic pine forests, crystal clear lakes. There are also large, powerful technological kingdoms that work in harmony with the land around them. This is a paradise. Our protagonist is Ted. Ted is a bit of a loner, but not out of choice. He just wants someone to notice him. However, Ted is very much a coward. He's too afraid to kickstart his own life. This is the primary reason he is alone. Ted is a good man and knows right from wrong, but his fear is getting in the way from becoming something great, and he must learn to overcome this, not just for his sake, but for that of the world. Ted is destined to become the Flare, a powerful warrior who uses the light to combat the dark. Criminy is a farmhand native to Arcadia. The farm is all he's ever known. But when the opportunity arises for him to leave the farm, he jumps at it, even if he probably shouldn't. Criminy is just looking for an adventure, like the one he's read about in his books. However, Criminy is naive, and this naivety leads him and Ted into serious trouble. Criminy needs to learn that life isn't a fairy tale, and that there can be serious consequences for trying to run before you can walk. Along the way, Ted and Criminy meet Isabel. Isabel is the grounded, logical thinker of the three. She is hardened to the ways of the land and must do her best not to let the others get killed. She is a skilled warrior, but secretive in nature, and clearly withholds information from the others. The Grey One is the antagonist of the story. It is an ancient force that has reawakened. It is destructive and seeks to regain its power by consuming ether, the raw essence of magic. Its aim is to return Arcadia to a purely magical landscape, destroying the abomination of technology. The superhero genre has dominated for many years, and while I may be a huge fan, I feel if superhero films, especially from Marvel, have all become sort of the same. The genre needs new blood, a new lease of life. Enter the Flare. The Flare is set in a completely different world, a world where anything can happen. This allows for a lot of creativity and original thinking. The scope of the world also opens it up to many more adventures and stories that can be told there. The structure of the story is as follows. Inciting incident. Ted intervenes in a mugging. During Act 1, Ted arrives in Arcadia and finds the gauntlet. He meets Criminy and later Isabel. During Act 2, the three begin to travel to Nigate to help Ted return home. Along the way, they all bond. Isabel falls for Ted, as Ted does for Isabel. During Act 3, the team arrives in Nigate. It is attacked. Ted and the others hold off the Grey One's first assault. The king grants Ted the opportunity to return home as a reward. He takes it and returns to Earth. During Act 4, everything falls apart. The Grey One grows stronger, but Ted is stuck on Earth. He made the wrong decision. Criminy steals a hopping device and travels to Earth. During the final act, Ted overcomes his fears and returns to Arcadia. He finds the rest of the Flare armor. The final battle for Nigate takes place, the Grey One is defeated, Ted and Isabel kiss, and Ted decides to stay. This story aims to show that just one courageous act can change your life forever, even if you don't realise it at the time. This is a story of friendship, love, and acceptance, with the core ideal that home can be found in the most unlikely of places with the most unlikely of people.